Alright, Empyrean, we're gonna start going from 0. We have 9 total attempts so far. And we're just gonna go for it. See if we can make any progress real quick. Gonna be fun. I mean, so far, this level's been 4! This level's been really, really fun to just learn. It plays surprisingly well. And I'm finding it to be fairly consistent. So, I'm glad about that. I will say, I think the hardest part is the start of the drop. So when I get to the drop, I expect to die, like, immediately. But I do hope to get to the drop today, because that'd be cool. What? Okay. 14! Motivation is such an interesting topic. Because, like, me personally, I feel like motivation has, like, so many different, like, ways it works. Because so many people will do things or not do things simply based on how motivated they feel to do that thing, which can be affected by many different factors. I've found that my motivation for certain things is turned by kind of like my interest for it, but also it's also kind of based on how much I know I'm going to be enjoying it in general, and also what I can see to get out of it from the end goal of achieving it. Like, for example, I think the big running motivation for me playing this level right now, 15, to eventually get to control the skill level to beat controlled chaos, obviously, because that's what the training arc is going for. And so I'm hoping that I can beat this. That way I get the skill I need, and then I can move on. And I've had a good time playing this level. It being a good level adds to the motivation for me beating it, because then I know I'm going to not only get the accomplishment of beating it and the skill from beating it, but I'm also going to have the enjoyment of actually playing the level, which in turn helps me to stay motivated playing the game. Now, there's also experiences that you might try other things and realize I'm just simply not motivated at all to play this, and then you get burnt out trying to push yourself through when you're completely unmotivated. And that's kind of what happened with me with Aftermath when I was playing Aftermath a ways back, and I ended up dropping it just because I was simply not having fun with it. And I think the big thing about that is that I'm not going to be having a good time with that level, because it's not really that good of a level in general. And I know it's kind of a mess after playing it, and so I have no motivation, and it doesn't give me any good feeling other than I know that there's like going to be some sense of accomplishment for beating it, which doesn't always give you the motivation you need. That sense of accomplishment at the end of something doesn't give you the motivation that you need to push through something all the time. So it's this really interesting topic, and I'm sure there's like a lot more psychological aspects that I haven't like looked into that I probably could about how motivation runs. But I definitely feel like people are more motivated to do something if they themselves are able to get something out of it for themselves. And that kind of goes back to this whole idea of altruism and selflessness, and how no one's truly selfless. Everyone's doing something for some reason. There's some motivation behind every action we do. And that's now we're gonna go into a deeper topic, which is like the whole thing with school and schoolwork, where like I'm not super motivated to do my schoolwork all the time. But you know, sometimes I am, and when I am, I know I have to take advantage of that time in order to get it done. And that also leads to me just procrastinating a lot, because I a lot of the time don't have that motivation that I know I need in order to actually be able to pull off an assignment. And so then I end up doing other things that I'm motivated for. And so it's, you know, it's interesting. I also, with this whole like thing, I kind of want to have this new style of video where I kind of record my early progresses with like a main thing, and then from there on I kind of just like do my own thing and like save clips of just the best fails. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the new style of video, where I have these talks at the beginning. I have this like little kind of thinking out loud, almost like it's something I've been wanting to do. I just always feel like I'm not sure if I have the right thoughts or the right information, you know? I don't know if people will find it interesting, or people will actually like care about the things I have to say, or even if I'll say the right things, you know? So, you know, the best thing you can do is just like do it and then see what people think, you know? So just let me know what you guys think about this whole new style, because I personally enjoy sitting here just talking. I feel like I could talk for a while given the right topics. I just don't always have the reason to. 16! Wow! Could have actually got somewhere with that one. 20! Almost had that. 24! I could have actually got there, dude. Oh man, my eyes are tweaking out, dude. I Really don't like contacts. I wish I had a set of glasses instead of just having contacts, because sometimes my contacts screw with my vision really badly, but I don't feel like going through the effort of taking them out so early in the day, you know? 25! Come on, dude. I'm like right there. There we go, first trap attempt. 39! Woo! I fluked the first wave. That's the hardest one. I'm glad I fluked 36, got to 39. That's what I wanted today. $43! That's 2 runs! Woo! No! Dude, what the heck is that? I've literally like never died there. Okay, that's the most expected death to that. That's the only expected death to that I wanted. But it still shouldn't have happened because I thought I did everything else right. What? No way. There's no way I was early, bro. I'm actually crying about that one. Okay, that is the most expected death ever. But I'm glad I got past the middle cutscene. That was what I wanted today. I actually died of the wave. I'm so mad about that. The wave is so easy. I should not have died of the wave, dude. There's a 69. That is progress I can be proud of. Oh, we got past the impossible ship. Yes, I did it. Let's go, dude. Oh man, that was scary. So we'll take that fluke from 77. The very consistent level. I love this level so much. Yeah, very fun, kind of tough, but I do like it. GG.